JustMatt. How y'all doing today, man? Hope y'all doing good, staying well, staying healthy, all that great stuff. Listen, we got an interesting vid, another Michael Jordan vid, but this caught my eye, bro. This is from Jimmy High Roller, original link in the description, in case y'all want to check it out. But this is when the next Michael Jordan came face to face with Michael Jordan. I want to see what he's talking about, bro. Michael Jordan, the next one. There was a lot of quote unquote next Michael Jordans coming up. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people was compared to him. I think Michael Finley was one time compared to him. Vince Carter coming in the league was compared to him. A lot of people. But we gonna see what Jimmy High Roller mean by the next Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So let's get it, man. Yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. That's probably the fastest intro in a while. Let's get it, bro. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it, man.
Grant Hill, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant.
Yep. Yeah. Basically, like, hold on. I forgot to add my fault, Kobe. You know what I mean? RP Kobe. Of course, Kobe Bryant is. If there was the next Michael Jordan, that was definitely Kobe Bryant. But Kobe Bryant's Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant's Kobe Bryant. Kobe Mama Bryant, man. Shout out Kobe.
And Harold Miner. What do all of these players have in common?
Grant Hill, huh?
This guy. At some point in time, usually earlier on in their careers, all of these players were compared to Mike. Grant Hill made the All-Star team as a rookie and immediately put up numbers that had fans almost positive that he would be the next MJ. Vince Carter
Grant Hill, yeah, that's true. That's true. He was going ballistic. Earlier in his career, he was going ballistic.
A 6'6" high-flying slasher from UNC. The
Yes,
comparison there is obvious. Kobe Bryant was Jordan's carbon copy, his mini-me, and the closest thing to Jordan since Jordan.
That's facts.
And then there's Harold Miner, who of these four players was most closely compared to Michael Jordan, but had a career that least resembled MJ's. He had the bald head, the high-flying dunks, tongue out and everything. A 6'5" shooting guard who could score the ball like a man possessed.
Okay.
Michael Jordan. I mean,
Let's see
come
this.
on. His nickname on Basketball Reference is literally Baby Jordan. Everyone loved the idea of comparing this kid to Michael Jordan, until this kid met face to face with Michael Jordan.
Hold up. Instrumental hitting. Yeah. Ooh, man, that joint hitting. I'm not paying attention to the to the screen. My fault.
The list of next Michael Jordans might be the least exclusive club on the entire planet. Before the name Michael Jordan was just another way of saying GOAT, NBA fans would actually use the phrase the next Michael Jordan to describe players that actually had a game that resembled Michael Jordan's. These days, this phrase is virtually extinct due to fans realizing there will more than likely never be another Jordan. But up until about 10 years ago, if you had a frame anywhere between 6'2" and 6'8", had great athleticism and could put the ball in the hoop better than your peers, then guess what? You may just be the next Michael Jordan. That's it. That's the extent of the criteria to join this club. But once you join the next Michael Jordan club, you have to climb your way up the sort of similar to MJ ladder. A list with many tiers on it, but no one to ever reach the top. Well, other than the man himself.
That's
Some
tough.
have gotten close, but none have reached the pinnacle of this infamous club. At the bottom, you have players that should have never been compared to Michael Jordan. These are the most egregious cases of fans getting ahead of themselves. Towards the top of the list, you'll find Hall of Famers who define their generation. Players who used a Jordan-esque game to leave their mark on the NBA. Go down one tier and you'll find some great players. Go up one tier and you have LeBron and Kobe. Two players with very different games, but in terms of being anointed as the next Jordan, got closer to the top than anyone else. Then,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
all the way
saying.
at the bottom, you have the I was super talented and I showed glimpses of superstar ability, but for one reason or another, nothing planned out the way it was supposed to tier. Good players, but they should have never had to deal with the pressure of being compared to Jordan. Players
Word.
like O.J. Mayo, Deshaun Stevens, Michael Pietrus, and Harold Miner. The 6'5" combo guard who had every fan believing they were witnessing the future of the league. This
Dang.
cat had all the tools. The kid could jump out of the gym. He attacked the rim with power, but finished with finesse. As a high schooler, Miner's game was so similar to Michael's that he was given the nickname Baby Jordan. And when you watch his highlights, it becomes obvious why. Here are two sets of college stats. Two All-American guards that elevated their team and had fans eager for their arrival in the NBA. But clearly, one of these players had a larger impact on the college level than the other.
I'm guessing that's Harold Miner.
And the Michael Jordan comparison becomes more and more real with each passing season. Pac-10 Player of the Year, 1992 All-American.
That's
Sports
tough, though.
Illustrated College
For real.
Basketball Player of the Year. But the striking similarities don't end there. In college, Miner wore the number 23. Michael Jordan won 2 slam dunk contests in the NBA. Harold Miner won 2 NBA slam dunk contests as well.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Even Vince Carter said that Miner was the real next Michael Jordan. In 1992, MJ was solidifying his spot as the best player in the world. In 1992, Miner was just beginning his NBA journey, and for the first time, fans were finally given the opportunity to watch the future go toe-to-toe with the present. It's December 30th, 1992. The Miami Heat are set to face off against the reigning champs and the Chicago Bulls. A 21-year-old Harold Miner, just 18 games into his NBA career, is fresh off his best performance of the season, a 19-point outburst against a fellow star rookie, Shaquille O'Neal. The kid is feeling good and quickly proving his value at the NBA level. His assignment on this night, Michael Jordan.
Uh-oh.
The stage is set. Baby Jordan versus the Jordan. Let's see what this kid can do.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm just how Jimmy Hyra like set his viz up, like to this. You know what I mean? How he lead it up. It's dope. For real, for real.
For Harold Miner to play against the great one, Michael Jordan, and to defend him one-on-one. Here's a good matchup.
Miner blowing by. Nice pass by Miner. 3-on-2. Miner.
Oh, great job. Change of hands, Harold Miner.
Tough way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
With just 4. Jordan has 9. They made him give it up for the repeat. Oh, too bad. Harold Miner weaving through.
Nice.
2 more.
He going to the rack for real.
Young Harold Miner broke into a grin when he heard that whistle. He knew he had a clean steal, but almost knew he wouldn't get away with it. Untypical.
That's a good read, though.
8% here in the first half.
He got him.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Miner, okay.
He is feeling it tonight. Harold Miner, 4 field goals, 8 points here in the second quarter.
In his first ever matchup against Mike, Harold Miner spent the entire first half absolutely torching the Bulls' defense, getting into the lane with ease, carving through double teams, using Michael's very own signature baseline jumper on Michael himself.
And he a
Fans
lefty.
are loving it, Harold is loving it, and the Jordan comparison that has followed Miner for years is becoming a reality right in front of our eyes. Going into the half, a rookie Harold Miner pushes the Heat to a 4-point lead over the Bulls. After coming off the bench in the first quarter, Miner is sitting on 10 points. The kid is having himself a game. Michael, on the other hand, only has 9 points going into the half. Now, you don't have to be a mind reader to know that right about now, MJ is fuming. To have a 21-year-old rookie compared to him and come out and light him up using his own moves, that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, I can imagine
Maybe,
that.
just maybe, this kid really was the next Michael Jordan. The similarities are uncanny. He's fearless. He's relentless. He's got all the moves. What could possibly go wrong?
The confidence and the game growing nightly
Uh-oh.
for Harold Miner.
You already know what time it is.
Now, why'd you have to go and say that?
7 on the shot clock. Jordan to work. Good if it goes. Jordan for the stuff in the first. Jordan on the prowl. Oh, man. Jordan with a reject.
He's everywhere on defense, folks. Good defense by Glenn Rice. They tried to bring Scottie Pippen free.
Sorry, that's my brother opening the door.
Back to Jordan. Jordan on the cut. Jordan with the steal.
Look out, folks.
You'll see it later on your nightly news.
For the next 24 minutes, Michael Jordan goes berserk on the Miami Heat, dropping 30 points in the second half alone. While Harold Miner was doing his best Michael Jordan impression, Michael Jordan was busy showing the rookie there will only be one real MJ. Michael finished the game with 39, 8, and 6 with 3 steals and 2 blocks. One of his best games of the entire season. Almost as if he were trying to send a message to Harold and everyone else to stop the comparisons. Because once Michael went full GOAT mode, Miner didn't score another bucket for the entire game.
Swatted that joint.
Finishing with 10 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. The kid didn't ask for this. He didn't create the Jordan comparison for himself. He just happened to be in the path of the storm, and just like every other MJ clone, the storm swept him up and spit him out.
That's the only thing I don't like about, the hype. It just let players develop, man. You don't have to be calling players the next this and next that. I get it, you're trying to have the imagination of their potential, what they could be, but let's talk about that like when they're 5 years in the league, at least 3 years in the league. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not. I don't think it was fair to compare Lonzo Ball to Magic Johnson. He didn't even touch the NBA floor yet. Zion Williamson, a lot of people who are compared to the greats, I feel like it's just letting their game develop more. What had just happened? My bad, y'all. My key light went out. So just gotta bear with this darkness. But yeah, like, I don't think it's fair to compare young players to the greats when they hardly touched the floor yet, man. Let them develop. You know what I mean? Let them get their confidence. Let them do that, and then we'll see. It is real tough, but at the same time, it's just like you just gonna have to play through it as well. It could either make a play or break a player. So, but that's just how I see it. I'd rather a player just develop their whole game, gain their confidence, and then we could have to talk about, who could be the next what. So, yeah.
But, of course, this storm wasn't over just yet. Because for the next 4 seasons, Michael Jordan continued to give an annual reminder to Harold Miner that the comparisons should have never happened. Now, Harold Miner wasn't a bad player. He could get to his spots, he contributed on a nightly basis, and he played his role. But due to limited minutes and an injury in his 3rd NBA season, we never got to see Harold Miner's full potential. And, well, it also didn't help that Michael went out of his way to make the kid's life a living hell every single time they faced off. Michael handed Harold L after L after L while putting up MVP numbers on it. Meanwhile, Harold could hardly even catch his stride while trying to keep up with the man people so desperately compared him to.
There's levels to this. And that's one thing I will say when it comes to the game. There's levels to this, or that's in anything, whether that's the rap game, playing ball. Like, it don't matter what. There's levels. There's levels to this, bro. It's tough, man.
Here's Michael's career numbers when facing off against Harold, and here's Harold's numbers when facing off against Mike. Yeah, but wait. There's more. After 3 relatively disappointing seasons with the Miami Heat, Miner was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 1995. But even in Cleveland, Miner couldn't seem to catch a break, and his career would soon be coming to an uneventful and premature end. But hey, at least Harold Miner was able to shake off that Baby Jordan tag and just play the game he loved one last time. You've got to be kidding me.
And he'll be defended tonight by this man, his idol, Michael Jordan. He has Michael's picture still on his wall in his homeroom in his mom's house, and says that having Michael Jordan defend him will be interesting, to say the least.
He's become a pretty good defensive player.
Jordan stolen back by Jordan from the free throw. 34 in a row at United Center going back to last year. That is Jordan. Mills right in Jordan's face, forced him to shoot.
Oh man.
Number 23 against Marley. Soaring.
Dang.
As some sort of twisted farewell gift, Michael Jordan and the Bulls handed Harold Miner a 26-point blowout loss in his final NBA game. Of the 480 players Miner played against in his NBA career, on February 20th, 1996, this poor man was unfortunate enough to play Michael Jordan in his very last game in the NBA.
That's
Following
crazy.
this loss, Harold Miner never stepped foot onto another NBA court. And that's it. After 4 short seasons and the occasional highlights, the once highly anticipated high-flying guard that fans had sworn would be the next Michael Jordan was done playing basketball.
Dang,
But
man.
the saddest part about his journey is that I don't even think he became Harold Miner. The kid was talented, there's no doubting that. But as his former college coach said in an interview, the worst thing that happened to Miner wasn't the lack of opportunities, it wasn't the injuries, it was being compared to Michael Jordan. Because when compared to the GOAT,
That's true.
every other player falls short. Harold Miner just happened to fall a bit shorter than everyone else. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
Dang, man. Dang. Well, yeah, man. Shout out Harold Miner, though. You know, I hope he's doing good, all that. You know what I mean? Got his own thing going. You know, still living his life. You know what I mean? But tough. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, man. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. There's a lot of help to the channel. And yeah, sorry about the key light. It turned off. It was on half battery, so I gotta charge it again. But hope y'all stay well, stay healthy, stay blessed. Love us very much, man. Peace. I'm out. Woo!